Very, very good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
Fantastic. Static.
Great. Wonderful, wonderful. So, how was your day till now?
Oh, it's fantastic. It was nice, amazing,
Hmm.
and can say over the moon, full
Hmm.
of beans.
That's nice. And what about the weather?
Weather is little hot, but not that much. And some warning has been issued by government that
Hmm.
tomorrow it may be thunderstorm again.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
orange alert has been declared.
Right, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, early
In
monsoons
Delhi,
everywhere.
in Delhi, yeah, in Delhi, I think it is a uh, like mm, habit of monsoon. You can say this time I am seeing the change. Otherwise, it is not that frequently come.
Hmm.
This
Hmm.
time, the thunderstorm came. Uh, I think 1 or 2 weeks ago, and again they have alerted. So that is
Right.
weather is changing, I think, or you can say the planet we are actually in the air. The planet Earth is in the air, and not only steady, it is moving.
Hmm.
So all the time we must be ready to embrace the change.
Hmm, right. Absolutely, absolutely. That's very true. So yes, actually, heavy rains all over most of the parts of the country of India, and even Mumbai, you can see very much
Yeah,
flood.
Mumbai, Kerala,
Kerala.
everywhere. Yeah, yeah,
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
yeah.
So
So
let's
today's
move on.
topic is
Yes,
very, very good.
very interesting.
A very interesting topic, and definitely I have gone through the topic and I learned many things today.
Great.
And I yes, sometimes I think actually because of Englishyaari, I am learning a lot. At least because I am forced to learn. I am compelled to learn because I have to talk to you about the
Right.
topic, and
Hmm.
that is how we
That's
are
very
learning
nice.
many topics. Yeah, that is.
Absolutely.
I have already told that Englishyaari is doing very
Mhm. Thank you so much, sir. Yes.
well.
So actually, when I saw the topic that is about the lifelong learnings, I got to know that I'm actually going to learn so many things today in this particular
Yeah,
session.
yeah, yeah. So, without any further ado, we should start.
Sure.
And I believe that lifelong learning is only one letter of the acronym. What I'm going to tell, that acronym is LEARN.
Hmm.
LEARN. So L, it is learn, complete is learn, and that it is a L is stands for lifelong curiosity.
Hmm.
Lifelong curiosity, and that you can say lifelong learning. That topic is actually lifelong learning, and this is only L, only one part of that. And
Hmm.
for that, I would like to tell you about dolphins. I have gone through that one video also today. Dolphins, how they behave, how they move, how they speak, or how they face the challenges. Because ocean, they are in the ocean, and in ocean there is no certainty of anything. Anything can happen anytime. So God is great. God has given the birth to the dolphins in the ocean only, and they live in ocean, and they know how to change, how to embrace the changes, and how to live. So what happens, I have seen that dolphins never run straight.
Hmm.
They never run straight. They always, sometimes they twist, sometimes they take turns. So they adapt the changes all the time. And one more thing I would like to tell, that dolphin creates a whistle sound always. If you see the video, and I got to know, I tried to know why create this whistle sound. Then the answer I got is that they convey the message to other dolphins that don't worry, I am here, I'm close to you, I'm close to you. So similarly, so this is this we are also living in life which is just like ocean. So anytime anything can happen. So we also must be alert to adapt, Like dolphins are adapting all the time. They are twisting sometimes, they are, and they are creating all the time voice. And one more thing, a strange thing I got to know today, that dolphins when sleep, they keep one eye open.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a strange thing I got to know today. That is why I told you that the many good things. And so always, then I read somewhere that why it is so. Then it was said there that to see the change in the ocean all the time, so they
Wow.
have to be alert during sleep also. So
Correct.
they always sleep with one eye open.
Okay.
And this is the miss, I tell you miracle. So this is how dolphins behave. And that is why we also must get the lesson or learn the lesson from dolphins. We must not go straight, we must be able to take twist, we must be able to adapt anything whatever comes in the way. So this is about L. L means actually, and L means and one more thing, stay in open, stay in open reading to explore and discover new things all the time. Means it is for human being. We must be ready to explore ourselves all the time and discover new things, and we must learn something new daily. What I do actually. And if you ask about my journey of life, so I have switched from mathematics to English. It was not easy job picture because I used to teach mathematics. I told you in one of my
Right.
sessions that when I was in Agra for 14 years I taught mathematics. But when I started thinking to teach again after retirement, then I switched to English because I left mathematics 15 years ago, and now mathematics would have been changed, and I have to learn again. And math to learn mathematics is difficult than to learn English. Then I
Right.
switched to my teaching to English towards it, and then I'm teaching now. So this is how we and I accept, I agree with this, that learning is a long process and lifelong process, and we must learn, and there is no age for learning. So now come to next letter, that is E. Lear. E means embrace the change. I have already told. Embracing change has changed my life. Actually, I have already always embraced the change.
Right.
And then A comes A. A means adapt. Adapting yourself. Adapting yourself means a reasonable man adapts himself to the world, an unreasonable man persists in trying to adapt the world
Do it.
to himself. This is very good quote I
Right.
have read here. Yeah. So adapting is really hard. It is not
Yes.
easy,
It's not
but
easy.
it is about finding your way of growing through this challenge. So challenges yourself. So that is why I believe that adapting new things is very important. If you don't adapt, you will be sitting behind and you will not learn anything. And then comes R, Lear. R means resilience. Resilience actually is very important, I tell you, because resilience, like dolphin doesn't swim straight. Always, I have told already that they dive, they twist, they leap. Sometimes they leap. So what happens? Why they leap actually? When there is a rough water, they go dive. They dive deeper, and when the water is safe, then they deep higher side. So this is how dolphins teach us many things actually. So resilience is also very important, because when ever tough time comes, we must be able to come back again. We must be overcome those problems with difficulties, but we should not give up. Many people, or most of the people, give up in that time actually, when they face some tough time. So that is why resilience is very important part in life. So it means the ability to return to its original shape, whether it has been stretched or pressed. Suppose you have been stumbled, so we have to come back. So resilience. Then last but not the least, N. N is stands for never settling. Never settling means, it means they never settle. Something is there to learn. Never be saturated, never be satisfied. They never be complacent that
Mm.
okay, I have done, I have done. No,
Mm.
never settling. So something is there, something is never finished, something is there to learn again and again. So never settling, this is very good. Always you have always chance to learn something.
Right.
So this is about learn. Now one more thing I read there, that is alphabet. They said that alphabet is A B C D E F G H. So if we give number to each letter serially, A1, B2, C3, like this, actually up to 26. Z is 26. So they told that knowledge, if you just write knowledge and you put the digits in front of the letters, so it is 11 plus 14 plus 15 plus something, and equal to total, I tell you, 96%. So they have told that knowledge, if you calculate the digits of knowledge, it becomes 96. It means not 100,
Mm.
not 100. It can never be 100. So knowledge can never be 100%.
Right.
That is very good thing I learned.
Right.
And second, they have said hard work, and they again put the digits. So 8 plus 1 plus 18 plus or something, and then they found 98. They
Mm.
have said this is
Right.
furthermore. This is furthermore, but again, this is not 100.
Not 100.
Hard work, if you do hard work, it will increase the numbers, but
Mm.
not 100%. But the last but not the least, attitude. Attitude, then when they added all the numbers, it is 100. 100% means, this is attitude means just like mindset. If your mindset is such that you are ready to do anything, and you're ready to adopt anything, you're ready to learn anything, and you are confident, you can do anything. You are sometimes aggressive, sometimes confident. Your behavior, if your behavior is such, your attitude is such, then you can achieve 100.
True.
That is a very wonderful thing I got. And then I tried to calculate everything, and it is correct. So knowledge is 96, hard work 98,
Right.
but attitude is 100%.
100.
It means if you have such kind of mindset, you can do anything in life.
You can do it.
100%. But knowledge never becomes 100%. Knowledge is
Mm.
always 96.
96.
So this is how I
Great.
have I have read many things. Very nice. I like it. So,
Very.
and by reading this or by watching the video, I got to know that there is no age. And I tell you, in India, we start feeling that he's 80 or he's 80. But in foreign countries, if you go, America, etc., my daughter used to go. She has told me that 95 age is 95, and the person is driving car and going everywhere. So he told actually their people are very energetic because they walk a lot. She told the conveyance actually is not that cheaper, which is very expensive. So most of the people walk a lot, and if you have to take metro or anything, you have to walk, because and a scooter, it doesn't work there. So
Right.
that is why they people, because they walk daily, so they are healthy than us. And second thing, the food. The food also, they don't eat this much oil, etc., or spices, which
Spices.
we eat a lot of spices and oil use. So basic ghee or refined, they don't use these things. So they normally use boiled things like egg, boiled egg. So that is why they are healthy. So it means what actually? It means age is just like number, and I believe and that is why I'm doing something, and I'm trying to achieve many things. I think I have to go a long way. So that is about this learning. Learning is long. Like learning is lifelong process.
Right.
Yeah. So now you can ask anything
Wonderful,
about it.
wonderful. So first of all, thank you so much, sir. You gave me so many things about dolphin, about this acronym which is called Learn, plus about the knowledge, about the hard work, as well as the attitude, what numbers it comes to, and it is so very much true. It is actually hidden from the word itself, which tells us that yes, all these things are there, but attitude, if you have the proper goal, mindset, proper goals, you will be able to achieve what you want in your life. right? So
definitely.
as a parent, sir, if I would like to ask you that, what are those important learnings that you have actually given to your children and they are still, implementing them?
See, that is the problem in life. When something is required, you don't have. When the time has gone, you have. That is the problem. When I was young, I didn't know these things. When I knew everything, then I am not that young, and my children also are young.
They have
Now,
grown
now
up.
they are growing. So that
Right.
is why we could not say anything. We could not teach them these lessons.
Right.
But today, that is why we are here to teach these lessons to many children, many
Right.
students, so that they can at least do something good in life, no? So but at least one thing I told my students, that mathematics, when which it was my favorite subject, and the technique of teaching mathematics I got to know from my teacher, who taught me in Kanpur. I was in, because my native is Kanpur. So I was studying in 12th class, and the teacher was IITN. Actually, he was very poor, so he had to teach, and then he could survive his family.
Oh,
So
being an INTN also, he was very.
IITN, yeah, yeah, he was very poor. Actually, his father died, and that's why he had to work hard. So he gave me tuition. So he was amazing teacher. Today, I remember him always. Whenever I write something, I write his name first, because he was such a teacher who could teach maths, chemistry, physics of 12th class. It is very difficult. Mostly the different separate teachers are there for different subjects.
Right.
But he used to say what you have to study today, and whatever we said, he agreed.
Oh.
Okay. And mathematics, how did I learn that mathematics? I tell you the secret today. How I taught many students, and my children never took any tuition for mathematics. So I tell you, one subject was statistics. See, the difference is one is statistic, then the different subject. What I'm talking about is statistics. Like dynamics is opposite dynamics. So I had 8 books, 8 books of mathematics in 12th class. It is UP board was toughest board, I think.
Okay.
So statistics was very difficult. It was treated as assumed that is very difficult subject, and students normally quit that subject.
Okay.
So my teachers, I asked my teacher, because he was intelligent. I said, "Sir, can you teach me this aesthetics?" He said, "Why? Why not? I will tell you." And he taught me one question, and he said, "Okay, now 14 questions are remaining. You have to do yourself." And it was the homework. Next day, when he came and asked, "Where is homework?" I said, "Sir, I could not do any question. It was very difficult, sir." He said, "Did you try anywhere?" I said, "How to try when I could not understand anything?" "No, no, no. Did you write any sentence, any letter, something in the copy?" I said, "No, sir, I could not do anything." He said, "Okay, I'm not going to tell you. You will do it yourself. And I will show you how you do. Read the question." I read the question. It was theoretical question. And I said, "Okay, sir, no, 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 I could not." Read the question. I read the question. Like this, 5 times I read, and I could not understand. Sixth time, when I read the question, I came to know the figure of the triangle, the object, the forces applied on the object, everything I could draw myself. And then I could make equations also. I could make 3 equations. And he asked me, "How many unknowns are there?" I said, "X and Y, but I have made 3 equations." He said, "Now is it difficult?" I said, "No, sir, I will do it." And I did it. I got the answer of the question, correct answer. That day I realized, oh my God, why we are struggling to do maths? Why we are telling maths is difficult? Because we don't try. We always ask the teacher, and teachers
Right.
makes
Yes.
makes us understand, and we leave it. But this is not the way to solve mathematical question. You have to try many times. before asking the question to teacher, only one question you must ask to teacher, and other questions you should try. And from that day onwards, I started only asking one question to my teacher, and I did all. And then I started teaching to my classmates the
Oh,
same subject, mathematics.
great.
I was so confident, and from that time onward, actually, I taught with lot of students.
Wow.
So that is the problem. Actually, our teachers are not such. Now, our school teachers actually try to wrap up, sum up. Okay, okay, conclude. Okay, done, and then class is over and go. And I have told you one question, and other question you do, but they are not going to take this pain. But because he was tuition teacher, so I asked him, and he also could do the same. He could also tell the answer or solve the question, but he did not do. He took the pain and he asked me to do, and that is how I learned how to solve questions. That is why I tell you, if you and then from like English also, when I used to teach mathematics, one I got one English tuition of 12th class, and I had to teach like clauses, noun clause, adjective clause, adverb clause. And I read many times the same clauses, but I could not understand anything. But I kept on reading. One day, I got to know that because I knew that parts of speech, noun, pronoun, adjective, etc. I knew very well. So I got to know, okay, this is nothing. This is simple. When the sentence works as a noun, becomes noun. When sentence works as an adverb, it becomes adverb class, and when sentence works as a adjective adverb. That day I got to, and I was very happy, like I discovered something.
Discovered
And
something.
I went to some station to inspect this, and the station master asked me, "Why are you happy today? Very happy." I said, I discovered something new today myself, without asking any teacher, because I did not have teacher. And that day from onward, I started teaching sentences, compounds, complex, everything I understood. Because the problem was that the long sentences, the convention, how we use, I don't know, and I did not know. But because I had to teach, so I was compelled to study. I was forced
Completely
to
on
study. Yeah,
that.
and then I learned it. So that is how I developed my interest towards English also. And then you can see here I'm teaching, I'm running classes.
Fantastic, fantastic, wonderful, sir. So it was, in fact, as the topic says, learning. I also learned so many good things from you, and I'll surely be sharing this with my children. And because most of the things which I really like of yours, I immediately, call them and share with them. Share even with my husband, and they are so very much impressed about you that I actually say this is the vice versa class. I am listening to you, and I feel I'm a learner, and you are my tutor. So that is a
Yeah.
wonderful session. Whenever I see your name is there, who has booked my session, I really feel that today I'm going to learn something new.
Something is going to happen
Something is going to
new.
happen interesting today.
Yeah, yeah. And I try, actually. I try because this is the process of Englishyaari. They give topic, and when they give topic, we have to speak.
You have
So if we don't know anything, that is difficult to speak.
right.
And if I know, I can speak a lot. So that is why I always go through the topic,
Very
and
good.
not the Englishyaari topic. I search it from many places,
Many
and then
places.
I then I take out
Yes. Great. Great. Wonderful.
essence. I tell you essence.
Right, right, right. Wonderful, sir. Thank you so much for sharing about the dolphin, about the acronym that you told me, about the mathematical things which you explained to me, and the way mathematics you approached to it. Everything was really fantastic. It was a wonderful session, sir. And really hope to see you soon. Till then, have a wonderful day ahead and take good care of yourself, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Same. Bye
Thank you
bye,
so
bye bye,
much.
bye bye.
Bye bye. See ya.